watch fans, this is Charles Walhingford back again, and I am at Little Treasury Jewelers in Gambrills, Maryland. The authorized dealer of Seiko, and today I have this Seiko Spring Drive GMT. This Seiko, Grand Seiko rather, has a 44mm case, curved sapphire crystal with anti-reflective coating. Have the offset crown here with the wonderful GS printed and stamped into the crown, or engraved rather. The black dial has steel stick markers with Luminova. Also, we have steel hands with the steel second hand, but a bright red GMT hand. At 4 o'clock, we have the date window, and in between 8 and 9 o'clock, we have the power reserve indicator. Now, this is the Grand Seiko Spring Drive. If you're not familiar with the Grand Seiko Spring Drive, it is a system. Let me see here. Let me cut this out. If you're not familiar with the Spring Drive system, whatever. The movement is again the Spring Drive in its caliber 9R66. It has a 72-hour power reserve and 30 joules. Now there's a solid case back. Now this blue is actually a protective sticker, so that's not part of the watch. But it's a wonderful case back nonetheless. And a water resistance to 20 bar. Now we have a We have a bi-directional bezel that is for the GMT function. A diver watch has a unidirectional bezel. A GMT has a bi-directional bezel. Now, what do I like about this watch? First of all, of course, the sweeping second hand that sweeps smoother than most, and especially against a lot of their rivals. That is the Spring Drive in action. I also like the way the GMT bezel slightly curved, just to give that smoother, nicer look. Wonderful shine. Also, I love the way the lugs and the case come together. Yeah, there's the camera. Show you a shot on the wrist. At 44mm, it still sits on the wrist nice and comfortably. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, if you're interested in a watch like this, or this watch in general, this watch in particular, please come down to Little Treasury Jewelers in Gambrills, Maryland, and they'll be happy to help you with this watch, or maybe one just like it.